Yo.
God damn it.
Come on, lock in here, big day.
That 2 seconds where you realize you're muted and you're reaching for the for the mouse to unmute is the worst. It feels like 10 in real time. Folks, we are live. It's Wrestle Purists Worldwide 147. And I'm here, Ibu Selfmade, and I'm joined by a returning Anna who's back. We hadn't done a stream since Jerrogate, the critically acclaimed podcast from a couple weeks ago. And I'm joined here by Monty. This is Monty's first Worldwide in a couple weeks as well, I want to say.
Long time.
Yeah, so it's Ibu, it's Monty, it's Anna. It's been a while since we ran this lineup, but we're here today for a bit of a different, a slightly unconventional show because the priority of today's show is to make an announcement. So Monty will be making a very major announcement for the Wrestle Purists channel, and I will be making an announcement in conjunction with that. So I'm excited for everybody to hear what's going on. As always, folks, we are a brand. We are a group of people here that prioritize being transparent and direct with an audience that we have immense respect for. The Wrestle Purist audience, a loyal, fucking supportive audience. So it's a really, really big day. Monty has a lot to kind of get through and announce, and I'm looking forward to you guys hearing all of that. I will say my piece and get my stuff off. And we're going to just hang out for a bit, probably clarify, answer any questions if we need to, and then we'll see where that goes. We expect Hobert to talk to us at any point, so looking
He should
forward
be joining us pretty soon, to be fair.
Yeah, so I'm excited for the big man to come on in and do his thing. And Joe, that man's fresh off of doing some talking shop with the Good Brothers and
man, big business.
It's been a week of big business for everybody. And again, I'm excited for what's about to come, what's about to be announced. This is a happy day, and this is a positive day. and I'm happy to be back here on Worldwide for this important show. And folks, if you haven't, please like the video. Please send us your super chats and subscribe to Wrestle Purists if you are not subscribed to Wrestle Purists. Again, I'm here with Anna and Monty, and we're going to do our thing. But before we do our thing, let's check in with Anna, man. It's been a couple weeks. I've legitimately not spoken to her, folks, since we went insane that one worldwide making jokes about Chris Jericho.
Went into business for yourselves, bro. We had to change the name of the stream and everything.
Incredible stuff. I re-listened to part of that, and I was just popping huge. Anna, how you feeling, man? How you been?
So yeah, we know after Jared Gates, life has been very interesting. I got suspended. I'm still half suspended. I can't show my face in the channel, you know, like I'm on ban. If I show my face, if I show myself, I get fees. But I don't regret it. Best episode we ever did. You know, I'm excited to be back. Life has been busy. On the other side, I had a lot of time to think and reflect. And
on the other side,
just a lot of thoughts, you know. Like Monty really made me learn my lesson to not mention Chris Jericho anymore. So, but we'll see, guys. Maybe next week he gets some lenience. I can show my face again. But I'm glad to be back.
Yeah, it's we're glad to have you back, Anna. Hopefully someday we'll get you to change that Avi, because the Adam Cole Brian Danielson hybrid profile picture will never not freak me out. But I'm excited for this. I'm looking forward to where things go. Montel, you are here because you want to break some news. We will be doing that shortly. But how are you feeling today? Are you locked in? Are you focused? Are you nervous? Are you scared? Are you sad? Are you happy? Where's the head at for Montel WP?
All of the above, brother.
Mm-hmm.
All of the above. You know, it's a weird stream. You know, palms are sweaty, all that sort of stuff. You know, it's scary times, brother. Big times. But we'll see. We'll see how this goes. You know, we'll see how this goes, how people react, and we'll see what we have to do with it. You know, but I'm good though. I think. You know, but we'll see. We'll see how this goes. I think we should dive into some early super chats. What do you think, Hobert?
We have some early super chats.
Yeah, we got a few. We got a few early super chats just to kill a little bit of time. There's a few more people filing for this big, life-changing announcement for Wrestle Purists.
Mm-hmm.
So,
let's
whilst people file in, you know, let's.
I have a very very mellow right now. I'm trying to be zen.
At peace.
I'm at peace. Life is about
finally
a state of calm. It's been a pretty stressful day for myself, and I'm going to use this time to just be at peace, maintain a state of zen, and spend some time with an audience that I love very, very much.
You do. And everyone's always appreciated that, you know. But yeah, putting your feet up. And just let's do it. Let's do it. Super chats. Where do I want to start? Razor, as always supporting. He sent us a $9.99. Says, what do you see happening first? Hanger versus Kenny 3 or Cody versus Roman 3? Who are Triple H's guys? Who are TK's guys? Joseph, if Punk versus we'll wait for Joe because it shouldn't be too long. What else we got, bro? Amari 316. Am I the only person who's sick and tired of cynical wrestling reviewers who complain about everything from both WWE and AEW? Who are these people that complain about everything, though?
Yeah.
Is there anyone that comes to mind?
To me,
me? Like that.
To me, I think.
No, but I think we just don't take it seriously enough.
Listen, to me, I think if you're sincere with whatever your take is, people should just let you rock with that. That doesn't mean you have to like the take or agree with it or be into that person's content. But if they are sincere and they're not putting out opinions purely for the sake of like engagement, you got to let people rock, dude. Sometimes I hate when someone just didn't like something and people are like, oh, well, you're just operating in bad faith. And it's like, how do you know? Maybe I just didn't connect with something. with that said, I know Joe Holbert's philosophy is like if he really isn't enjoying something, he tries to avoid like covering it. And I try to avoid overly tweeting about something that I'm really just not into. But I do think we have to maintain an environment that doesn't shame people from being critical. You know, because it's like the opposite of that is just as bad. You know, like toxic positivity stinks.
Yeah, very grating as well, bro. Like you just,
Yeah, it's so vapid. You know,
I've got to throw this up, bro, because this is pop the
Also,
fuck out of
like,
me.
if you're
Sorry,
tired of those, no, I was gonna say, like, if you're tired of those people, you know, to do the cynical reviews, all they're trying to do is to get engagement. So just don't engage with them. You know, don't see their content. No one's forcing you.
I know some people are miserable, bro. You know,
Mm.
some people are miserable. Oh, we finally have the big man, Joe Hobert.
I
What you
apologize,
saying, brother?
folks. I'm good.
Oh,
How is
what
everyone?
time would you call this, man?
Hello, Joe.
I call this about 5 minutes before showtime usually.
Fair. That's fair. That is fair. That is fair.
But I do apologize. I expect a fine. Please dedicate it to Anna.
Anna's on
Another week
suspension, bro.
without camera, guys. Sorry.
Anna's on suspension, bro.
Montel, for visual balance purposes, you should switch me and Joe.
Okay.
Visual balance purposes.
There we go.
How about, you know, if two of my co-hosts put the cameras on, we wouldn't need to worry about these things. But anyway, shout out P, bro. This has popped the fuck out of me. when he's dumb guy live coming back. Listen, you know better than anybody that my DMs are always open to you, P. So holler me, bro. You know, I know you're a busy guy. You know, you touch grass. You're out there in the real world. But if you ever got a spare hour a week or something like that, you know, hit me up, P. I'd love to have you back on the channel or doing something. I'm sure Jamie, even Murph. Where's Murph these days, bro? I feel like I haven't spoke to Murph in ages, man. But yeah, let's keep going through the super chat. Showtime Spurs $5. Can't believe Anna and Boo killed the territory of that Jericho episode.
We did our thing, you know. We did our thing.
Best episode we ever did.
Come on, man. Ryan Ciccini, $2.79 Canadian. Ibu Drade,
I look up to him.
something like that. He definitely has failed a few tests in his time here, hasn't it? So
I'm all ready. You know.
Ibu's popped for a few different things whilst he's been on the WrestlePurists contract.
I'm all natty. Chicken and rice, you know.
No chance.
Chicken.
Go back to this Razor super chat. $9.99 again, appreciate it. What do you see happening first? Hanger versus Kenny 3 or Cody versus Roman 3?
Wrestling. What is this? What is this?
What?
This
It's
is
a
like
Hanger versus Kenny, isn't it? You know?
what I'm doing.
Yeah, Hanger and Kenny. Yeah.
Yeah, Hanger and Kenny. Who are Triple H guys and who are TK guys? The people that it's not what we said before. It's like, bro, the people who are on top of the shows, you know, like that's who people's guys are. There's no like secret. I can't remember if Joe or Ibu saying this, but there's no secret like, oh, Triple H secretly loves Carmelo, but the man just won't let him push him. Like that isn't a thing that happens, bro. Like it's if he's their guy, then it's pretty evident in what we see on TV. You know, I don't know, Ibu, have you got anyone that jumps to mind or?
As what Tony guys or Triple H guys? It's the people that are frequently featured and pushed onto the television.
No, there you go.
Well, outside of Roman Reigns for Paul Levesque. You know, that's one of those like I'm here so I don't get fined type of guys. You know, where it's like I'm pushing you because I have to. You know, so that like Damian Priest is a Levesque guy. You know, Cody Rhodes is a Levesque guy. Rhea Ripley's a Levesque girl. You know, for Tony, again, it's the people that get pushed really well and presented well. And then there's some people that don't really win, but they get used a lot. Those are also Tony guys.
Kip Sabian.
Right, exactly.
There's a little bit on the end here as well. Joseph, if Punk versus Cody happens, how do you think Triple H books Randy versus Cody?
It's a very interesting question to direct my way. I mean, I'm gonna try and make something up here as I go. I guess if
He got nothing. He's got.
I mean, if you do something like, you remember the thing where Punk was talking about how the belt is like, it's bad for the soul and all that. You could use like Randy turning on him as sort of a part of that. Like even your boy, your mentor, your friend, even he turned on you in pursuit of that belt. Imagine what I'll do. That kind of thing.
You know what, Joe? Fair play. You pulled something off against the odds.
Hard, bro. That was really
Shaky
hard.
start. I might have put you off a little bit as well. Like you pulled some off there, bro.
A sincere WWE booking take. He's just like, oh.
Let's blast through some of these Razor super chats. Will Punk versus Seth Vortex end? Well, I'm sure it will one day. Ibu, Joe, and Montel. Know what Razor wants. This is no slander to Mr. Rollins. Love to y'all, Miss Anna. Proud of you. God
Thanks,
bless.
Razor. I'm proud of you, man. I'm proud of you. The Seth and Punk thing. My honest guess, unfortunately, is I think they're gonna do War Games. I think Punk's gonna be with some All Stars at War Games. And then I think you're probably getting like some blow off on a late December show. It's my honest.
Yeah, Razor's sick of this Seth and Punk thing, bro. Like we gotta help him, bro. He comes here, he lets it all off his chest. He's just sick of his Seth versus CM Punk feud. He says he needs to end now. Hangman versus Kenny in 2021, MJF versus Punk, and Cody versus Roman for WrestleMania 39 are beautiful, therapeutic feuds. Ibu, I'm just asking too much. Listen, he's a man that knows what he wants. I respect it. He says it's $4.99. It's earlier, and I do apologise for my curiosity. What do you envision winning the Rumbles, bro? It's fucking September. The Rumbles and the Owen Cup. When's the Owen? What
May.
month is the Owen? May. Fuck. Love Joe and Monty. Cody versus Punk. WrestleMania 42. Praying emoji. Listen, he knows what he wants, bro.
I think the Rumble winners are probably Stephanie's already the champ, so it's not her. I was thinking maybe Steph would win that thing. I think, honestly, just get back to basics and give it to Bianca Belair, dude.
I think Rhea's gonna win it and face Stephanie at Mania.
Okay.
What's Rhea's Rumble? Has she won a couple of those or just one?
I think one.
Yeah, I think Rhea's gonna win it.
Yeah, she needs to put like 3 more on the board, So
Who are the men champions in WWE right now?
Seth Rollins.
Backlund.
Seth Rollins?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Seth Rollins, Cody Rhodes. See if I can do this. Hold on.
Seth Rollins, Cody Rhodes, and the women are.
If you actually really think about it, I think you can do it. Do it for Razor, man. Do it for Razor.
Dominic Mysterio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
SmackDown mid-card title. Sami Zayn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The Wyatt Six.
I think.
And Finn Balor and his little mate, his little friend.
What about the women's mid-card belts? You forgot about those. And the women's titles.
Well,
Yeah, you
Anna
piece of
asked
shit.
men's titles
Oh.
specifically.
Oh.
So I didn't ask. I didn't
The
forget I
women.
was waiting for the follow-up question. That's really quite simple. Becky Lynch, the Intercontinental Champion. The world champions, of course. Stephanie Vaquia just became the world champion. On SmackDown, Tiffany Stratton is having an incredible reign that we're all just enraptured
Come on,
by.
bro. Come on.
And speaking of great reigns, Julia is doing historic things with the United States title.
It's so good, dude.
Yeah.
She's
Excellent.
too
Alright, bro.
Did you see
Anyway.
BFAB?
Excellent, yeah. The Allies of Convenience are champs too, but I didn't mention those.
Joe Hobert naming the WWE current champions is like, this is the content that people come to Wrestle Purists for. This is what.
I was asked, dude.
I want to actually make that clear though, because we got to give
Thank you, Joe.
Sorry, Anna.
we got to give flowers to things sometimes in a sea of hate, and right now we live in really hateful times. And I want to be a beacon of positivity. And so I want to give flowers to Friday Night SmackDown. Because that show is so fucking good. It's just so good.
Well,
Alright, bro. This is. Alright. Alright. just whatever, bro. Ryan Sacchini, 13.99 Canadian. I know I'm not the only person in the world ready for LFG semi-finalist and Evolve star Harlem Lewis going to nowhere. Wait till you see him hit those ropes and has classic against Kaito and Kano raw. I mean,
blimey, these super chats are a lot today, aren't they? Blimey, that's fucking cool. Yeah.
Fuck, man.
Harlem Lewis.
We're because of this shit. We're doing one more. We're doing one more super chat before we get into like the business. All right, we're gonna get into the business real soon, people. Okay.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna just outright just expose this. Tyrese Halliburton texts me and writes, "Are we back?" and sends me a John Cena post. I click it and it says hashtag Cena versus Styles. Thoughts?
Oh my god.
Hey man, he knows what he wants. He's like Razor, bro, but without the super chats. You know.
It'd be nice if Tyrese sent me some money.
He's a pagan, bro.
He's giving you
Isn't he?
enough, bro.
He's a pagan, bro. He's a pagan. Alright, one last super chat. Howling at fucking GMB 199. Congrats, Ibu, on being a father. What you got to say, Ibu?
Did I get a flashback to 2018?
Wait a minute.
Thanks, GMB.
Wait a minute. wait. What do you mean by that, Ibu? What happened in 2018? You know,
How
what
many
would this
kids
be?
do you
What
have?
would this be reminiscent of 2018, Ibu?
Listen, life is a funny thing. You have an announcement to make, Monty?
All right, man. We've been here for about 20 odd minutes. Let's just dive into it. Okay, so I'll set the table a little bit. Didn't mean to hit my mark then. My bad. Okay, how do I even start this? So a lot has been changing at Wrestle Purists over this year. Trying to figure out a bunch of different things, such as how many streams per week do we do, what streams do we do, who's going to be on them, and stuff like that. Then, as far as obviously EB is concerned, I'm sure you guys have noticed over the past few months, his schedule with Wrestle Purists has been a bit more washy. He's missed a few shows. He's had to reschedule some shows, and of course, he's got self-made, and that. Like the timing of all that sort of stuff has been harder. Then on top of that, I'm sure you guys have picked up throughout the year. Ibu's approach to reviews hasn't been quite the same, you know. Then more obviously in the summer, he stopped doing WWE reviews and specifically the Tuesday Raw review, you know. You guys have been asking him to do them. You have been wanting to hear what he's got to say about all these new shows, not just WWE, but Ibu's reviews and extended thoughts in general. So there's that. And of course, everybody else's schedule this year hasn't quite lined up as well, whether that's Charlie, Joe, Rob, Anna, Marcus, Novi, AO, any like the people that you used to see on the channel. And it's led to us doing less and less streams. And because something I'm not going to do is, and have never done, is force streams for the sake of forcing streams, you know. I've always wanted to give you guys like the personalities I think you want to see and talk about the things that you're interested in. So I've really hated like this lack of streams this year, and I've been talking to some of the OGs, obviously someone on screen right now, talking to some new guys and just trying to figure this shit out, basically trying to crack the code, make this balance and work out for everyone while still giving you guys the content I think you want to see. And then Ibu announced last week that after October 13th, he will no longer be part of the WrestlePurists roster. Between now and then, though, he'll still be here as normal, of course, maybe even more so, just to get some extra dates in before he departs, you know. Mm-hmm. But after that, it's time for a next chapter for him. And as of right now, I guess as of right now, kind of imagine that Ibu has like a dual contract with Wrestle Purists and Self-Made, and on October 13th he will no longer be on the Wrestle Purists roster. He will only have his Self-Made label, and he will effectively be becoming a free agent, but not calling it a free agent because obviously he reps Self-Made and has priority commitments there. But he's more free. He's open for business with the right people that's willing to do some business. So, you know, with Wrestle Purists, the way we've been set up, it's always been super fluid. Nobody's ever super committed to anything. There's no contracts or deals, even if we do like, joke about them, you know, even down to the pay. Like, just to be transparent with you guys, like nobody here gets like a fixed rate. People get paid, but it's completely dependent on how the streams that they're on perform, and you get a fair cut of whatever the streams do, whether that's $2 or $100. So with that, it's hard to like expect people to commit to certain things, you know. But we obviously understand that's always, you know, we've always understood that and kind of worked around and worked with our personalities accordingly, making sure times suit them and not expecting them to commit to anything, not forcing them to do shows that they're not in the mood to do, etc., etc., etc. So, as we have grown, as the personalities and the talent on the channel have grown, as we get busier, as life happens, that setup gets harder and harder to pull off and give you guys kind of what you see or ask for. Like it's been a weird year in that respect, hasn't it, Ibu?
Yeah, look, man, at the end of the day, life takes people in certain directions. And my direction and my path has been self-made. And that's just kind of how things have gone. And you have to do what you have to do on your end to ensure the best for Wrestle Purists, which is what you're about to announce here. So...
yeah, of course. And just like, how do I make this work? How do I make this balance out? What can I do to make this work? Well, not just make it work and getting people on streams, like giving you guys, as in the audience, like what you actually want to see based off what you, well, some of you just directly tell us in the comments or in DMs, or you send Ibu abuse about not doing certain things. And do you know what I mean? They're like, we know kind of, and that's kind of frustrating for me, because like I kind of feel like I get a good feel and know what you guys want, and I've been kind of trying to fight to give it to you, even though it's like it's been quite difficult. So I've been talking a lot with Ibu, Joe, the guys, Anna, new people, old people, friends, for advice, just trying to figure out how can I make this work for the personalities, talent, my friends, but also, and more importantly, give our audience what they want at the quality that I think they deserve on a regular, consistent basis. A lot of phone calls, meetings, negotiations, some arguments, attempts at planning, last minute changes, curveballs, stress, and just a lot of time, effort and work over the past couple months. And I'm very happy to finally announce that Wrestle Purists is officially launching YouTube memberships and will be providing you the content that you ask for on a consistent basis. Wrestle Purist memberships are open for business and will be creating exclusive content for YouTube members, live streams, recorded content, and a big emphasis on taking requests from you guys as well. So you can sign up right now if you click on right by the subscribe button. Is $4.99 or pounds, and it really will help support us and the content you'd like to see from us. So we appreciate you guys' support and suggestions always, and we aim to make sure anybody who signs up feels that. And as far as Ibu is concerned, remember when I said Ibu is open for business? Well, we've been talking business.
Yeah.
He's not re-signing a new Wrestle Purist deal, but he's open for business, and I'm a businessman. So we have worked out a completely new arrangement, a never seen before arrangement, a disgustingly lucrative and expensive arrangement. And Ibu of Self-Made will be booked as part of our YouTube membership content. And what we aim to provide you guys with is basically whatever you guys want from Ibu, kicking off with full review content that you've been asking for and missing out on a lot this year. This will kind of be a house for Ibu to be able to, you know, review the shows you want him to review and talk about those sort of things that you want him to talk about. He will also still be open for business, his own man. You know, we got a great deal out of me, but you know, this will be a house where I actively encourage and want you guys to make requests on content we make. So if you want Ibu to review Raw or SmackDown, if you want Ibu to do a Q&A, you want Ibu to do like a Wrestle Purist draft show, you want Ibu to do a video essay on the summer of Punk, if there's a current news story you'd like us to deep dive into, do you want us to deep dive a certain era of wrestling, do you want us to talk about the top wrestlers, matches, or feuds of the year. Whatever it is, you can request whatever you want, and we will aim to do whatever has some decent demand. Speaking of demand, I said we're kicking off with Ibu reviewing the shows you want, and you can sign up to our memberships right now this evening, and watch Ibu's full reviews of WWE WrestlePalooza and AEW All Out. They will be going live very, very, very shortly. So yeah, his all-out review, his extended thoughts on Tony Storm dropping the title, the coffin, the thumbtacks, Kyle and Hanger, what's next for Mercedes, his match of the night, all that sort of stuff. And yeah, Ibu's short retirement from reviews and specifically WWE coverage is officially over, as long as I pay him accordingly. You guys can request reviews, whatever you want really. This is a new kind of home for that. It doesn't stop there. I have a lot more to announce as well, but first, Ibu, quick few words from you. We got a arrangement done, and I guess what your goals are, what you want to provide for the WrestlePurists audience.
All right, so thank you, Montel, for passing this over to me. Here's the bottom line, folks. I don't want it to seem like we kind of like carnied everybody, or this was like some angle that we shot. I see Kale thinking that I Mark Henry'd everybody. It's not. It's really not the case. To be like completely transparent.
I wish it was.
Right. Yeah. But no, it's not. This is what's happening here, folks. October 13th, 2025 was going to be Worldwide 150. I was going to do my thing and bow out and move on with my life. And Monty loves you guys really, really much. Very much. He really, really takes the WrestlePurists audience seriously. And he takes the desires of the WrestlePurists audience seriously. So as a result, he came back over to me. And again, folks, I am open for business. I'm open for negotiations with anybody. I've done business and I've negotiated with numerous different outlets over the past week, and it's been very fruitful. And among them is Monty, and he basically said, look, I'm looking to do this paywall thing. Is there any way I can arrange to book you on this paywall? I know you're not going to be a part of WrestlePurists officially or on the roster in that type of capacity, but could I get you on to do things? And to be completely frank with you folks, I had a price that really, if he said no to, I would have completely understood. But I have to do what's best for myself, especially with what my priorities are as a content creator at the moment. And because of you guys, the WrestlePurist audience, Monty did what he had to do to get me on his paywall. And so I'm on his paywall. And like he said, you're going to see me review WrestlePalooza and All Out in detail. And I take my job very seriously, folks, because when you're commissioned to do something, it is a job. And so this is not to say that I didn't take reviews seriously on stream, but being that this is a singular task that I'm being asked to do and paid to do, you're getting a locked-in Ibu that is giving you razor-sharp analysis and breakdowns of what he's consuming. And so that's what you're going to see on that paywall. And again, you can thank nobody other than Monty, because like I said, the plan right now, I got a couple more weeks. I'm going to do some streams. I'm going to record some content for the paywall. And pretty much after October 13th, he has to book me per appearance to get on there. And he's going to do that because he loves you guys and he appreciates you. And I'm sure he's expecting you guys to support this thing to make it worth it for him. So I hope it is, and I hope it works out. I think it will, because if nothing else, this is an audience that WrestlePurists has built for years that is very, very loyal, very, very passionate. So I'm happy for him. I'm happy for WrestlePurists, and I'm very content with how things have turned out. I think it's something that works for everybody, and it allows me to kind of do what I'm doing and prioritizing what I'm prioritizing, but also being able to be a very, very strong version of myself that provides content for the WrestlePurist audience. So again, Monty, kudos to him. He's going to book me. We've come out with an arrangement, and we're going to do our thing. And it's not just me on the paywall. Like Monty's going to get to it, but this is not an Ibu paywall. This is a WrestlePurist paywall. And I guess it's up to him now to kind of go from there and tell people what else they could expect on this.
Yeah, Ibu's bleeding me dry, people. It's a lucrative deal. Joe knows all about it. But yeah, that's why he's there, just kind of giggling away at it. But yeah, this is kind of what we're doing. Like, as far as Ibu's kind of contribution to what we're doing for YouTube memberships, like I said, it will be a place where he can like do these reviews properly in the way that you guys, deserve them. Especially, of course, if you decide to support us and do the membership. And right now, you can get his WrestlePalooza full show review. You can get his AEW All Out full show review, and there'll be more reviews to come. We'll do live content, and like I said, we'll do whatever you guys kind of ask us. Do you know what I mean? I've just seen it just pop up, and we'll get super chats in a bit. Someone said, how much have I got to pay for LFG reviews? I mean, like, obviously, that may be... we'll see how much demand there is for LFG reviews, but it's not a thing where it's like, you pay for the memberships, and then you've got to pay for suggestions as well. It's like, no, just... So if you've got the memberships, you can make the suggestions and stuff. And like I said, if anything has a decent enough demand, we will we'll go straight into it, So, again... subscribe right now, join the memberships right now, and you'll get straight away WrestlePalooza and AEW All Out reviews by Ibu. And I'm with him on them as well, but they are mainly like Ibu's reviews and extended thoughts on them. So, okay. However, there's more. There's quite a bit more. Some of you may be wondering, like, why didn't you launch memberships to paywall or Patreon earlier? Well, I always wanted to, since Wrestle Purists started to get some motion, really. But a huge hurdle for me is that I didn't want it to just be like the Ibu paywall, like, I'm well aware of how significant Ibu is to Wrestle Purists. Obviously, I want him involved, and he is, but I never wanted it to be a thing where it solely relies on him. So I am also very happy to announce that Joe Hobert, to my right, will also regularly be a part of Wrestle Purists members' content. The Monty and Hobert show will now have kind of a consistent weekly spot. No last minute cancellations like this past week. No missing out. You'll be getting that every week, and things are also open for us to do more depending on what you guys want to see us do. So let us know what you want to see us do, and myself and Joe will try to work it out. Hobert, my day one brother, I appreciate you being a part of this. The Wrestle Purists audience fucking loves you. So knowing we can get you to work a few matches in front of our crowd on a regular basis again, it's a huge plus. So how you feeling, man?
Yeah, I know a lot of people love our two-man game, right? Our two-man shows, which is really cool. And I saw some concern they would be going away when we had the announcement tweet for this. People feared the worst. So yeah, it's I think the main thing is we need a name for the show. So that's the main thing. But
yeah, we'll figure out branding.
The WP Live thing where you and I would just get together and talk, nonsense, will be moving across. And I'm looking forward to that. It'll be fun. And I know people like that and they've become used to that because you and I have now been just sharing the screen for 3.5 years, right? So that will be something to look forward to, and should be a fun deal for sure, Montel. Yes.
We love it. Anna, you still alive?
yes, sorry, I'm here.
Just checking in because I've been talking a lot, how you feeling about...
I'm listening.
Okay. I'm just asking how you feeling, I'm just saying,
I'm
just
excited,
checking in, checking the pulses there. Someone said, is Anna fired? Anna is not fired. Anna is here. Anna's here, as you can see, bro. She's gonna be completely involved in anything.
Someone needs to do the free content,
It's not even that. You can do everything, And like Anna's, of course, we know. Same as like with Joe. You guys love Joe, or you guys love Anna, and I see that. So it's like, of course, I want these guys as involved as possible, and trying to work around people's schedules and stuff. And we're gonna. Someone said Anna movie reviews. If that's what you want, bro, this is what I'm saying. We can do that. So So yeah,
I'm watching The Sopranos now, Soprano Weekly review. I'm very down for whatever you guys want.
All right, so so YouTube memberships, Ibu, Joe, Anna. You could say that they were obvious choices that you guys could have predicted. However, we're not done, and we're not fucking done. We have new signings. Remember how I said I didn't rush into memberships or paywalls because I didn't want to get carried by just Ibu, and it's not just And it's not just how I didn't want to rely on one person. I've always wanted to provide like a real variety, different personalities, different vibes, different tones, different takes, shit that's easily distinguishable from each other. So with variety, it can be a dangerous game, and I'm not just going to add random people and shows for the sake of variety. It's, so adding new personalities that I genuinely have listened to, enjoyed, and think more importantly, seeing a demand or a community around them, so not just anybody. So the first new signing is somebody that you have seen on the channel recently. Great guy, super knowledgeable about the business side of things, connections all over the scene, top personality with his own audience. Mr. Andrew Baydala. Drew will be also joining us, providing consistent content for our YouTube members, but he will also be creating content for the main channel as well. It will be a whole variety of different streams, videos, spaces, whatever, He's like a Swiss Army knife. So really looking forward to working with him and our audience becoming more familiar with him. But we're not done there either. There's more to announce. Another new signing, probably the least expected, biggest surprise. This is somebody you have never seen on the channel before, but you may probably be familiar with him depending on how much wrestling YouTube content you watch. Big name, who has only very recently just become an actual free agent. Like, we joke a lot about free agents and contracts and all that shit, but this guy legitimately had a 90-day no-compete clause from his former place. So, some of the really big wrestling sites and channels deal with contracts and include no-competes and that sort of stuff. So, yeah, I was surprised to find that out as well. 90 days are real in this wrestling YouTube shit, but this guy has been worth the wait. When he left his last place, I remember seeing just like a bunch of people, especially on like our side of Twitter, being like, "This is bullshit. Why did he leave? This channel's washed. How can this channel stop doing blank content? This person is the best thing about blank. This person deserves more shows. Blah blah blah." Like, there was a demand for him. So if you've guessed it, I'm very, very, very happy to announce that our latest new signing is Tempest, formerly maybe best known for his time on Wrestle Talk. Tempest will be creating all kinds of content with us, will be regularly featured on our YouTube side, mainly focusing on AEW, but open to anything. He will also be joined by a really great co-host, Sat. I remember when he left his former place earlier this year, I just remember seeing so many people unhappy about it, and also like how that would mean less AEW content, and he was the man for it, bro. Providing strong AEW content has always been important to me because not that many places do it, bro, especially like the really big sites and channels, like proper genuine AEW coverage and fan content. So for me, I've always been a fan, interested in what Tempest does, but when I was seeing all of that talk after he left, it became like a no-brainer. To get him involved with WrestlePurists. He's perfect for us, and he will prove that to those of you who are currently unfamiliar with him, and those of you who are can expect him to jump right back into what he does best, and also hopefully we'll make better content than ever. So 2 new signings, 2 old faces, OGs, So just to quickly summarise, WrestlePurists memberships phase 1, this is what you'll get. Consistent, live and recorded, all varieties of content that you want from Ibu, Joe, Andrew, Tempest, myself, and whatever else happens, It will be a house for Ibu's reviews, a place for us to do streams. We've already recorded multiple like video essay types of videos as well, so a whole range of content from Ibu. Joe Hobert will be regularly featured now with the, Monty and Hobert show, working on the name, being an actual consistent thing every week now. No more missed shows. We're pretty open to all kinds of suggestions as well. Andrew, new signing, regularly featured, giving his extended thoughts and opinions on the latest, also looking at things at a business standpoint because he's really great at that. And then Tempest, new signing, coming from a big territory. He'll be providing a variety of content with a special focus, of course, on AEW, but not just AEW. And for me, what I'm going to try and do for our YouTube members is a regular show with different special guests. So anybody you want, realistically, whether that's, Solomon Star or, Sean Ross Sapp or somebody, I'll try to reach out to them and figure something out with them. I haven't got a guest list right now, but just let me know who you'd like to see and I'll try and make it happen. So as you can see, we're going to be able to offer you all this variety whilst also not moving on from, Ibu, because I don't think you guys would want that, but we also are not super reliant on him. We have real variety, great creators, a great audience. And this is only phase 1. We'll add more as we go. Things will change. Ibu might be a box office flop, bro. I might have to shoot him and replace him with MJF or something, So I really hope you guys can support us in this next phase by joining our memberships, and I look forward to providing more content than ever for you guys. This is also just a start, the initial run. This is like our starting 5 that I've just announced. We will continue to add more and more and people, and just listening to the direction that you guys want us to go in. And remember, if you sign up right now, you will get access to Ibu's AEW All Out and WrestlePalooza extended thoughts and reviews. That's waiting for you right now. Only $4.99 to sign up and get those, plus many more future Ibu reviews and everything else I spoke about. So thank you again to everyone that has supported the channel over the years. I appreciate and rate you guys so much. It's important for me to try and provide what you guys actually want, even as things change. So I hope we can do that for you guys. So I've spoke a lot. So someone just jump in for a sec,
That was good. It was I didn't know. I kind of came to this blind. I didn't know what you were the way you were announcing it, And so when you pitched to me, I will be completely honest in saying I was slightly concussed by the words lucrative deal for Ibu. So that's something for Anna and I to discuss off the air. We'll have a meeting about that, I'm sure. But nonetheless, Ibu's just muted himself conveniently. But nonetheless, I am excited and again, as I said, for my part of it, I'm glad to see people excited about Tempest, who I know has a great rep, and obviously I know Drew did some stuff. He did the show of Ibu recently, but for my part of it, I'm glad that our show gets to be a thing, and more consistently so is the plan, and that will be something we can do more regularly, and we'll probably even try and find an actual regular slot for that, right? So the members know when it's happening. So that's something to look forward to, and more aimless conversations, I'm sure, for you and I, Montel, which is what we do best, right?
Definitely, brother. Definitely, it's what we're about. Basically, it's what that show is.
Just call it aimless conversations.
And talking of schedules and making things work. It's we've got Anna, of course. Anna's been so busy. I don't think anybody realise how busy Anna's been. Feels like every time I talk to her, she's in a different country. So. Yeah,
different country or different job, just
yeah, literally, and it's just I think hopefully we're hoping towards the end of the year we can kind of figure some more stuff out, and like I said, I want Anna involved with everything, so as her schedule also, hopefully frees up.
It's also hard for me when I'm not able to be on the podcast consistently because contrary to popular belief, I do love this and I do love wrestling and I love being here and talking to you guys. So the more that I had the chance of doing it, it's also the best for me, But yeah, with the time zones and then the jobs and everything, it gets a bit hard sometimes, but I think we can figure something out, Monty. For sure.
Yeah, well, we better, Yeah. We better, but yeah, hopefully we can, like I said, someone said, have you reached out to the Hooper? We especially with WrestlePurists Worldwide coming to an end at 150. So some of you may be thinking, well, what the fuck happens to the main channel now with all this? Well, some of you are aware WrestlePurists Worldwide 150 will be October 13th. That will be the last ever worldwide, and also will be the last Ibu WrestlePurist show as a fully fledged WrestlePurist guy before he's open for business elsewhere, his own man. The main channel is still very much alive. I haven't been working on what we can provide with memberships. I've been looking at the main channel as well. The main channel will still feature regular streams from personalities you're used to seeing. I've refreshed a few things. Not going to give away too much, but talking to new people, seeing where everyone's at. I'm happy to say it's looking good. So on top of the people I've already mentioned, me, Joe, Tempest, Andrew, Ibu, we can also plan to regularly feature more of your favourites too, like Charlie, Anna, Phil and Lyric I've done shows with recently, and everyone in between that you've got used to or enjoyed over the years, So hopefully we'll be working on over the next couple of weeks to give you guys some new weekly shows or projects or just random streams or something. But we'll also be posting clips of our Wrestle Purists membership content on the main channel as well, of course, to help us reach new people, give a taste of what we do on there, etc. So, yeah, man, a lot announced, new deals, new signings, new setups. It's definitely a new era, a new chapter for us. So, as we appreciate your support, I hope you sign up. We always want your questions if you have any. So, please shoot now, and I'll try fly through some of these questions.
While you're kind of looking at those, Monty, I wanted to just say I'm really, really happy for Tempest because I think he's a very, very talented creator. Tempest is somebody that I respect immensely, and I don't know what happened with him at Wrestle Talk. That's his business, but seeing him kind of have a second go at this is very exciting, just purely from an observer standpoint. And I also would like to clarify on my own personal end, folks. Guys, when Monty said like suggestions, what he means is like if there's a group-wide clamor to see me like talk about a thing, like he takes that into consideration to then book me. It doesn't mean a guy can walk in and be like, "Herder, I want Ibu's review of like NWA Power," and so Monty.
I do want that though. I do want that, by the way.
Sure, yeah, but no, and Monty's not going to see one guy say this one thing and go, "Well, Ibu, I am now paying your rate to do this." It's not like that's what he means is like if everyone really is desperate for my take on like a situation in wrestling, he'll book me to talk about that. My take, everyone wants my take on this Dynamite. You know, he'll book me to do that. This is not like an opportunity for one guy to just have a power over me to make some troll choice for some like ridiculous show, and then now I'm just booked to do that. That's not what that is. It's like
there are good options though, dude. Like imagine like a Friday night combo where you do TNA Impact and SmackDown,
like,
double up.
So it just
There'll probably be a lot of polls, to be fair.
Yeah,
sure, but like the point is,
it's a democracy.
Sure, but the point is, one person can't just go, "Well, I've now paid $5 to Wrestle Purists. Ibu, you have to watch this wrestling show. I'd like to see." It's not how that works. The only way you can force me to watch a wrestling show is through Self-Made's Paragon.
Right, Ibu's backing off like this in the corner.
I gotta make it clear because people think now. So then I can just force them to it. No, the only way you can force me to watch something is through Self-Made's Paragon. That is the only way I am stuck with whatever the fuck. And somebody did it. Somebody fucking forced us to watch, what was that thing called? Heroes of Wrestling. This doesn't mean you can jump in Wrestle Purists membership and go, "Monty, he's watching Heroes of Wrestling."
What did the Headbangers do? When were the Headbangers?
I don't remember. But I wanted to just make that clear, guys. It's not you. Monty just meant he's gonna take he checks the temperature of what you want. Because I'm reading these comments, and I'm like, what are y'all talking about? Like,
yeah, it's got to be a collective thing. It's not going to be like, oh well, this one person suggested this. It's like it's got to be collective. Like I said, anything that has demand, like actual
Monty's
demand.
probably gonna book me to cover a fucking Raw, and at the end of the day, that's because he's gonna see a lot of people going, "Hey, bro, you got those Raw reviews, man? You got those Raw reviews, man?" And then he's like, "All right, bro, niggas want you to review Raw. Here, boom." And then you book me to review Raw. That's how that works. It's not a guy walking up like, "All right, Monty, chop, chop. Tell that fucking guy to, to cover, I don't know, just insert nonsense." It's not how that works. Don't make me mad, Chad. Don't make me angry. There's only one way to force me to review a show. Self-Made Paragon. I don't work.
Or get like a huge collective of like-minded people.
Petition.
Yeah.
And if you do that, you're a freak. if you fucking do that, you're just
working on something.
Let people do their thing, bro.
Jesus.
Let people do their thing. We appreciate these supporters, Speaking of which, Rosho 1221, new member, appreciate you, brother. I'm not sure if all of them are gonna pop up, but shout out to 333 Hunnit, Ryan Sully, Muxa, Romero, Rick of the Chicago Cubs, Benjamin Howard, Hanger, N'Golo Kante, miss you, brother. Don't know. We got a few super chats as well. So, but yeah, get signing up to the memberships now. You'll have access to Ibu's full-fledged thoughts and opinions and review of AEW All Out and WrestlePalooza this past weekend. 2 separate videos, by the way. It's not just all squished into 1 hour or anything like that. Like you get 2 full, real Ibu backup Hangman reviews, going back to the days of SA, man. Like, this is what we're doing, you know. Chi-Town Spurs, shout out to you. Shout out all you guys supporting us, man. You guys are great at support. We've got loads of super chats as well. That's all support as well. And especially you guys that are super chat us. You guys obviously need to be signing up to the memberships, man. Because you send us your hard-earned money as it is. So you might as well get the membership content out of it, man. Trust me. All right, Anna, are you there?
Yes, I am.
How long do we have you?
Let's say another 10 minutes.
Okay, I would like you to read some super chats.
Yes, so
Okay.
putting me to work.
Yes.
Going
basically.
that to $2. Back to Evo FC after that. HS versus Goa Take. What's HS?
Hurt Syndicate and Goats of Agony.
Oh.
The Demand is what they're called, actually, brother. You know.
Really? Well, I didn't know that. Match was sick though, wasn't it?
You was doing a watch along though, innit? So like you
Yeah.
couldn't hear the commentary like that, but yeah, they're called The Demand, bro. Yeah.
Match
yeah,
was a
man.
hoot.
Ibu
Ibu got a
loved
bit
it.
carried away. He got a bit carried away, but we were watching it and we had a hell of a time with that. It was very fun, very very fun match.
Oh, brother, this is crazy. Mao
Mao
Zedong.
Zedong. $2. The people yearn for Dumb Guy Live. I miss Dumb Guy Live. It was so much
We
fun,
all
like the
do.
Twitter spaces at the time, you know.
I don't know why Parker jumped in here and just teased me with it, like, coming in here like, oh, the people want Dumb Guy Live. Bro, I want Dumb Guy Live. Like, you ain't gotta tell me. Anyway, go on, Anna.
Jeff Flakes 199. Ibu to self-made. Here we go. Medical booked.
It's a Fabrizio Romano bit. It's a soccer bit, Ibu.
All right.
Here we go. Pops me every time.
Tenruza 299 something. TK incoming big announcement. We are so back.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if you've seen this, but TK has a big announcement. We got the graphic. It's a throwback to, like, what year was it when he was just absurd with it? Was it like 22 or 23?
I think 22, right?
I think it was 22.
Like announcements every month or something.
Every week. It was like every 2 weeks. It's Tony Khan has a big announcement. Tony Khan has a huge announcement. Tony Khan.
Do we have an idea what this big announcement is, or?
A lot of people think it will be the women's tag titles,
Yeah.
but I have no idea.
It seems like the smart guess, right? The safe bet, if there is one. Yeah.
And then who would you guys bet to win that? Because now Chris won the world
That's-
title, so.
Maybe Athena and Billy, maybe? I don't know. It's an interesting question.
What else could it even be if it's not the women's tag titles?
Like
Yeah, I don't
Triangle
know.
of Madness, they're doing some stuff, right?
Yeah, they are. Yeah, I don't know what else the announcement could be. Not sure.
What did the chat think?
Tony and me
Tony
just
and
as
me,
chat's pick. Yeah.
Alright, go on.
Vernacular for $99. Thank you so much. Becky letting AJ tap her out, then getting credit for the match in the media right after his very beast. Shout out WrestlePurists, shout out Self-Made.
Yeah, Becky's people know I love Becky, man. I think she's great. AJ getting the submission over. Of course, it sets up obvious match for the future, the OIC title match. I'm sure people will be very locked in for that. I'm sure it'll have a great build. The match itself, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see how that stylistic matchup works out. But I think as far as like a WWE feud goes, that is definitely something that audience will be locked in for, and I'll be happy to see it as well, man. So, but yeah, Becky's a beast, bro.
How was AJ's return, guys? I was out of the country. I did not have time to watch it yet, but how was it?
I liked the match. I wish he did well. I think, as Monty just kind of alluded to, like, I think there are going to be challenges, right? When you're outside of this particular But I thought she did well. I mean, 10 years off is a really long time, like genuinely.
That's crazy.
A very long time.
I wish she did good. I think I have some concerns about what this looks like in 6 months if AJ's just wrestling like marquee singles matches, I gotta be honest. But that's a different question for another day. For now, I thought she did a good job and the match came off pretty well.
Yeah. If you want Ibu's extended thoughts on what he thinks of a potential Becky Lynch and AJ Lee matchup will look like, we spoke about that in our WrestlePalooza review show. So you can sign up to YouTube memberships right now for $4.99 and go and see that. But yeah, man. Becky and AJ, shout out to them. The match itself as well, I know it's like 30 minutes, so it's like, sorry to be that guy every fucking week, but it literally was 30 minutes, so
Yeah.
Was it like, did it feel too long, or was it like a
so
good
what they
30
were doing
minutes?
at the start was like a really extended heat before AJ finally tags in, and I thought that was like, so it felt like that went for a long time, so they probably could have trimmed some fat off there. But yeah, they did a bit of there was a few pedigrees. Becky hits a better pedigree than Seth, by the way. I don't know if anybody noticed that. I did,
Seth's
though.
pedigree is legitimately quite bad. And I know we give
It's
Seth a lot
terrible.
of shit, but it's actually a bad pedigree, yeah.
It's terrible. Becky hits a better one, man. She did on Saturday. Legitimately, like, I'm not trying to be funny or hate on Seth. Like, Becky legitimately hit a better pedigree than Seth. And that's not exactly the most impressive thing in the world, because the pedigree is not exactly a fucking sky twister, But, like, she still did it better. Go on, Anna.
Chisholm, $5. So did Stephanie have COVID and Triple didn't want to say that? And is Bianca finger that bad?
Her finger was apparently mash up, so like the joint and everything was completely mangled. And she spoke about this in interviews or on the doc or something like that. Something that I saw. But yeah, her finger was like as badly broken as a finger can get. It seemed, But yeah, did Stephanie have COVID? We don't know that. Like, well, I don't know. Ibu, did Stephanie have COVID? Did you hear anybody tell you that?
What kind of super chat question is this? Why would you know what I mean? Like, I don't.
How would you know this?
Yeah, she was apparently sick though.
Fair. There you go. That's something. Will. Go on, Anna.
Jenny Barney, 199. If Britt Baker isn't on Dynamite this Wednesday, she out?
What are we thinking?
Tough to say.
Next one.
I don't know. It's Wednesday's Pittsburgh, right? Is why the question is asked. Yeah. I mean, it's been a year, right? So it'd probably have to be Wednesday if it's happening anytime soon.
Free me.
What do you mean free you? She hasn't been on TV in like a fucking
The
year.
fear.
You've been
The
pretty
fear.
free.
It's looming. It always looms over my head. I need to know. But yeah, let's keep going.
Ibu, what do you think? Wake up, brother.
Why would you ask me this?
Because
I don't have an answer to this question.
Oh, fine.
Kale
Anna.
of Kale, 20 pesos. Yes. There was no need for that, Joe.
What the fuck did I do? When was this? I don't even know what this is about, but I bet there was a need for it if I did it. I'm a babyface here, guys, remember.
Yes, at a heart, $5. I respect Mox trying to win Wrestler of the Year starting in mid-June. He's not going to pull it off, but the attempt has been so beast.
Ibu, what do you think of John Moxley's Rest of the Year case as of September 2025?
He started the year really bad through 5 months, but since then he's been operating at a best of the world level, is what I would say. He's been incredible as of late.
Yeah.
But this form did start roughly around like right before All In. That All In build with Hangman like woke him up, and he's been tremendous since. But look, we're all prisoners of the moment. That's not me trying to reel anybody in, but he did start this year very poorly. Very poorly. Those matches with Swerve and Edge were not very good at all.
So what I was going to ask you is, do you think in hindsight some people over exaggerated how bad it was, but I think you still think it was absolutely terrible. So, and that's fair. But some people, you see a lot of people now that Max is on again. You see a lot of people kind of like, people were doing too much at the start of the year, and it's just like, were they?
Yeah.
Like,
Sometimes people are bad and then they get better. It's life.
People, I think both things are true. People were doing too much when they were like, is he the worst wrestler in the world? Like that was probably a little much, but he also was in bad form. Both things I think are true, right?
yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I think there's he's when people were saying he's the worst member of the Shield, I was just like, alright, bro. Like,
No, that's
like
Roman Reigns wrestles 3 times a year. Like let's be so for real here.
Just leave Big Rome out of this, Anna. Just leave him out of this. He is not the droid you're looking for. He is not the droid you're looking for.
Yeah, he's not. Oh man, Roman Reigns.
Only one is world champion, Joe. Let me just tell you that.
Look,
Alright.
I'm not going in that direction. There's a lot of people who have won the world title. Jey Uso, Anna, you were very mad about that. I'm just saying. He had an illustrious reign with the medium gold, lest we forget. We should actually do a show on the paywall where Anna and I just talk about wrestling like it's real.
What do you mean it's not real, Joe?
My bad, Kovac.
You're good. Ryan Sully, 20 Canadian, just became a member. Appreciate all you guys do. Looking forward to all the content coming up. Keep up the great work as always, Wrestle Purists. Thank you.
Appreciate you, Ryan, as
nice.
always. You're a great supporter. Clearly, he's a member, as you guys can see, as he's just said as well. Yeah, man, of course, big support. Always recognise it in the chat. And we appreciate it, man. We see it.
Anjan PN, $2. Welcome back to 2025. HJPW Baba and Noah Misawa.
Alright, bro.
Broly7, 199. Cena one style. Lol. Wow, he wanted a lot of things, no? Just run.
So what is this thing that Hallie popped up to you about, Ibu? Like, did Cena do an actual post himself, or
yes?
What?
Yes, he
on his Instagram, or
no, on Twitter. He let me open this back up.
I'll have a look now that you said it.
Wrote, #Cena versus Styles. Thoughts? Brian Alvarez.
He has to do it then.
Right. So I'm guessing it's happening. Brian Alvarez tweeted that he's done with Brock Lesnar, that they're not doing a rematch.
That's just so
like, obviously it's good, but it's also ridiculous because but whatever.
Yeah. What was the point of that?
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
The idea is to like rebuild Brock as a monster so someone else can slay him. It's like, surely you can use someone else to that than John Cena's fourth from last match. So what the fuck, dude?
Yes.
Again, I wouldn't. Not you should do it anyway. But my point is, it's just
like John, now John has to come on to you like, well, folks, shit happens. All right.
Yeah. And he's legitimately, and look, I'm more than happy to watch him wrestle AJ Styles, but they have beat AJ like a drum too. So it's like he's literally just getting squashed by Brock Lesnar. But anyway, I can still beat AJ Styles because no one fucking loses to him anymore. It's like, all right, dude, whatever. Rather than it being this, also, Clash of the Titans, it's that, whatever.
Yeah. And enough with the Brock thing, Like, how many times have people beaten him? This story of like, oh yeah, he's the beast that has to be slayed. How many times? Every fucking storyline with that man is the same thing. Like, how many people have slayed him? Like, why do we have to keep doing this? Why is he even there?
Yeah, it's, there's so much that could be said about that.
Yeah.
So much that could be said about that.
Has Cena had like except for the second Cody match, I think, has he had like any match during this run that was like generally amazing,
The Sammy match is great until the end.
Yeah.
Like the way the people get into it and stuff. Basically all of his matches as a babyface have been decent performances from him. You know, it's like even the Brock match at WrestlePalooza, like it wasn't some absolute fucking dud. It's just like what the match was. Like the idea of Brock squashing Cena in like his last match is just absolute well, in like his second last match is like absolute horseshit. So like the idea of the match is worse. Like it's not like they go out there and just botch all over the place, you know. But I think Cena's work as a babyface, which has only been like what 4 matches or something, I think he's been good, man. But it might be too little, too late, you know. The amount of shit I've had to put up with from him this year.
And on that note, I'll also retire to my bed right now. And so good night,
Anna.
guys. I'll see you next week. Hopefully with the camera on. If I'm finally released from Guantanamo Bay, we're going to have the meeting for the parole, you know, next week. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, as long as you're, you know, we'll figure something out, I think, you know.
We'll see.
Someone will pay you bail. Anyway, appreciate you, Anna. And, yeah, man, we'll see you on Worldwide next week or whenever.
Yeah. See ya. Bye, guys.
Goodbye, Anna.
Beautiful.
Anna.
Alright, who's taking Super Chat duty?
Go ahead.
I can do that, but, you know, the guy with the Luke Griff deal might think about it. But anyway, I'll do it. Go on, let's go for it.
Alright, Hobert, you're up, brother.
Chicken 98. Jokes aside, though, I've been watching WrestlePurists for close to a year and just want to say this stream was something I look forward to weekly, whether it be WrestlePurists Worldwide or the Raw review. And you guys are a huge part of that. Excited for the future of WrestlePurists. Thank you very much. That's very kind.
Appreciate you massively, brother.
Yeah, very kind.
Hope you signed up now. Get all those Raw reviews, brother. Seems like that's going to be a lot of demand, Ibu, so get ready for that, Ibu. Get ready for that Raw review demand, you know.
Sure.
Laron Ford says, "Oh, thank goodness, I was bracing for the worst." That's in regards to the channel not ending, I think, right?
Gotcha.
I mean, a few people saw the black and white WrestlePurists logo and they were running with it. I think the timing as well. Just like literally after Ibu announces like his future, we're like, yeah, we've got this announcement. You know, and people are like, oh my god, it's over.
I didn't know how because I didn't know how far you were going to go with that element of it. Like, I didn't know if you were going to do like a Mark Henry thing with that and so really fucking walk into the line. I didn't know, and you know I didn't know because we didn't discuss it at all. So I came in here like, I don't know what this is going to be, but it'll be something. But yeah, no, people were concerned. That was when a couple of people hit me up about our show. So I was glad that we could announce that was Stan. You know. Good stuff.
I had a couple people who, like, people like in the, I guess, business as well, message me who I haven't spoken to in like fucking 2 years. And shit.
Really?
So what's happening with WrestlePurists? Oh, well, must have got some decent reach, you know. People were interested, so yeah, man. Hopefully we can deliver on the goods, you know.
And JMPN, someone got to make a Death Riders edit of WrestlePurists.
There's not enough media of us, you know.
No, it's because it's StreamYard, right?
Yeah. Right, you've got the most media.
I guess so, yeah, but it's just me
You got
sitting
your
in a chair.
photo shoots with the Good Brothers, you know.
Yeah, true. All right, well, there you go then, Andrew. Just make a Death Riders edit of me. Just me in still images and sitting next to Machine Gun Carl Anderson. That's all you got, I think. But there's something to that. Chicken 98 is back. He says, Ebu, on your final contract today, will you do something akin to Cody's exit interview promo from AEW?
That would be a good bit. That'd be a pretty good bit.
It would be. Yeah, you know that off the top of your head, to let's be honest, right?
Yeah, word for word.
Word for word. Who is your Sammy Guevara? That's the question we must ask.
I was going to ask, who is your Ricky Starks?
Two very different questions with very different answers, I'm sure.
Right.
All right, tremendous. Thank you, Chicken.
Who do you want to put over on your way out?
Big
I'm
dollar.
just asking you straight up on. Yeah, I'm asking you
Hey,
straight
oh.
up on the air.
With his finish. Bay Dollar with his finish in the middle.
Hey man, you can do a right off angle with Andrew. Get your boo cancelled. Anyway,
Ranzacini, how much I got to pay for LFG reviews? This was kind of discussed earlier, right? It's the,
Yes, there's nothing you can pay me to review LFG. Unless 60 people bombarded Montel asking me to do this, there's nothing that can get me to do it. But Self-Made Paragon, I have no choice but to watch the episodes. You can Paragon and say, hey, Ibu, watch LFG season 2, episode 2. I have no choice but to watch your thing. But again, like I said, unless, Ryan, you have an extended family that wants to also see me review LFG and they all fucking bombard Montel, then that's kind of your only hope here.
60 people.
yeah, I'll go with the
It's
demand of the
cheap.
people. You know,
Right.
If it's 60 people, I reckon Ryan can pull it off.
Right.
It's just got to go out there, local community kind of thing, you know? Explain what LFG is. You got a chance, I think. I'll
Yes.
say this. I don't know about Ibu, but my price is probably lower because Bully Ray's on that show. Razor is back. Oh. What is that? A goat? Triple H called
Yes, I
my goat,
think
Cody
so.
Bood. Road Dogg is booking. That's just the sentence. Road Dogg is booking. Punk said Vortex. Razor dealing with real family tragedies. Jesus, tonal shift, Razor. I wish you the best. Triple H teasing it for 2 years and not doing it. Wrestle Purist and Wrestle Purist fans make me smile. Plus got cheap WrestleMania 42 tickets. Really? My
how's
God,
that possible?
Is this Bruce Pritchard, bro? EO and Hanger. Oh, fire. Wish you the best, Razor, with your
Yeah, I hope
family
you're doing
and
good,
such.
brother.
Yeah.
Happy that we can
I wish you all the
make you
best.
smile. She said.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
No,
indeed.
distract from your dad. You know, we're good at that.
Yes, indeed. Thank you, Razor. Luke. Almost certain I've met Luke. I may have made that up, Luke. Update in the chat if I've met you. If not, I apologize. If so, it was a pleasure meeting you. He says, I really have nothing to say, but have a tenner. Thank you, Luke.
What a beast. One of the best super chats we've ever received.
Showdown Spurs. Monty moving like Todd Bowley. Has the names Bowley?
Yes, it's
Bowley.
Bowley.
Bowley. In the transfer window, probably got them all on 8-year deals too.
Listen, he will be the first person to tell you they're not deals. They're arrangements. Okay?
Yes.
Isn't that right? Ibra, make that clear for you people.
I'm a businessman, man. I'm a businessman.
Am I
Well,
on
businessmen
arrangement?
make deals, not arrangements, but whatever anyway.
I'm an this is an arrangement for me, right? I don't know, really. I think it's an arrangement. I don't know. But by the way, Luke says confirmed I met Luke. Thank you, Luke.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Good.
Andrew MPN, Dwayne the Montel Johnson making power moves. Aggressive.
Very
The
aggressive.
Montel is really aggressive, man.
The
Jesus.
Montel. Inanimate object, bro.
Ryan Cicchini, we know.
I think
sure.
this was in response to Ibu like almost crashing out over the idea of reviewing TNA, you know. He was saying that, you know, he was explaining that it's not, you can't just bully him into these things.
It's worth a try.
Like this.
Tessa. Okay. I can't force Ibu to do a Tessa deep dive. Ibu?
No, you cannot.
Wasn't the Super Charles match thrilled to read? They got to say. Ten Russo says, as JR says, business has just picked up. Damn sure it's physical. Damn sure
It
it is.
is. It is.
Thank you for the super chat.
You know, Ibu, I'm gonna throw you a ball.
Mm-hmm.
You've been very chilled this stream, you know. What do you hope the WrestlePurists audience wants you to talk about?
I don't know. What I'm expecting is probably Monday Night Raw, maybe a Dynamite, maybe some big hot news topic or something. But I highly doubt like you'll get something like unless people want to. If you really do, I'm probably just gonna say no. Like I'll just reserve the right to just say no. But I'd imagine like TV reviews or major shows, things like that.
We'll see. We'll see. We've already did a. We didn't really. I didn't really advertise that, but
Right.
you okay, bro? you good?
Exactly.
Medical
You
bills.
good?
Fuck. God damn.
What's fucking happening, bro? What would you do something like this? Can we get you be booking on TEW?
I mean, if people really want me to, it's not really my thing or my lane at all. But if
That would be the glory of it, I think, though.
I think, bro, I'll be honest, it could be funny for a bit, but I think it would take either like 6 hours to book a TV, bro. I'll be honest. I really do. I think that's a lot more fun in like your head than it would be in reality, to be honest. I think Eva would agree with that assessment, but that doesn't mean it can't happen, right? But yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Can we get you be booking TEW? Someone said test a deep dive. It's crazy. Yeah, it is, bro.
Yeah.
It is crazy. No one wants that. I don't want that. Even if you guys really wanted that, that's something that I'd have to like, fight back on.
Yeah.
You know?
It's just
like,
having
guys,
that on the channel.
you know?
Yeah, it's a lot.
Guys, we're not doing this, you know? So yeah. Alright, so what we got left in here? We just got all the member shout outs. I'm gonna bring them up. And we'll just quickly bring them all up on screen. You guys showing your support, massively appreciate it. Get in on the memberships, people. Join these people on screen now who are becoming new members, who will have immediate access to Ibu's full show reviews of AEW All Out and WWE WrestlePalooza, plus a whole vast variety of content we've got coming. We've made new signings. Andrew Baidala, who you've seen on the channel. Tempest, who you've never seen on the channel before. Big signing. Finally a free agent after his 90-day no-compete clause, and we can officially announce him, and he's going to be working with us, doing all kinds of AEW content. So get signing up, man. I really appreciate seeing quite a few of you guys already doing so, you know, going through these now. It's really happy to see that this
feature, this, right? The members thing where it pops up on the stream. Yeah, it's cool.
It's really,
Very cool.
Because I was thinking, like, I'm going to get off this stream and see if we've got any immediate, like, sign-ups, you know? Especially, like, with Raw being on at this time, it was just like, oh, fuck. It's like, how's this going to go? I don't know if it's going well. It seems like we've got off to a strong start, though. And we really massively appreciate you guys, you know? So, keep them coming, people. Like I said, $4.99, it gets you access to everything. And it gives you power as well to make your requests. And you're going to get a whole variety of content, man. Recorded, live, short, long, sad, happy, funny, serious. You know, whatever you guys want it to be. So, 10 Ruza, $2.99 Australian. Get Righteous Reg on. Also, Vince Hall of Fame, Saudi Mania. I see. You see a lot of people speculating because Stephanie's going into the Hall of Fame, but you think Vince will be there? Because my early prediction is no, but obviously I don't know these people, you know. So
yeah, I definitely get why people are presuming it.
Yeah, of course, it's obvious. It's his daughter, isn't it? Like,
yeah, it is. But the Steph Vince thing is like fucking. I haven't got the time in the day to figure out where they're at this point.
She was reportedly not at his birthday, but his 80th birthday party.
Well, yeah, there was. Yeah, I think there's definitely a belief that they're as far apart as they've ever been, but I don't necessarily know if that means he won't be there. I have no idea, no clue. I feel bad for Righteous Reg that he was paired with that, like that being the
super
one
shit. Yeah.
Poor Reg.
Apologise to Reg, man.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. Sorry, Reg.
I hate that personally.
Yeah.
You can't just take that, you know. Alright, so that's the super chats, man. How are we looking, people? Closing thoughts. Prayers.
The closing thoughts are: I'm happy for you, Monty. I'm happy for the direction of Wrestle Purists. It's a pleasure doing business with you. I'm looking forward to seeing how Baydala does on the paywall, how Tempest does. This is a new era for Wrestle Purists' content. I'm curious how it goes, and I hope the audience enjoys all the new offerings and all the new faces and things of that nature. And again, it's a pleasure doing business with you, and I think the audience should thank Monty for his insistence and passion to make sure that I would be a part of that. So you can credit him with that. I appreciate being on here. And with regards to me and my next moves, again, folks, you can catch me on the Self-Made YouTube channel and within the Self-Made Discord. That's where you can get your spaces, the match recommendations, so on and so forth. Excuse me. Next week, I will be doing a trade special with AO on Monday, which I'm very, very excited for. And any other updates regarding me, podcast bookings, and or Self-Made will be done by myself or the Self-Made Twitter channel. And so stay up to date with all of those things to kind of be locked in on what's next with myself. But beyond that, I just appreciate you having me, Monty. It was nice to kind of be on air again with you guys. Always love potting with you guys. It's good fun. And thank you.
Beautifully said, Ibu. We love you. The audience loves you. They pretend not to, but Hobert, Mr. Late Night Grin. I can't believe you done talking shop, bro. Like,
yeah,
that's
cool.
really like we do. You said it pretty well on your tweet. You know what I mean? So we can do loads of bits about it, but like, if we be real for a sec, like, especially for me, and I'm sure for Ibu as like good friends of yours in this space, like, it was so kind of like. It was so cool to see you do that. Do you know what I mean? It was almost like full circle. It was like a series finale for you. Yeah, man. He was really, really happy to see you. I can't, bro. You did a talking shop. Like, what the fuck?
I appreciate it, and because we're tight, you like know why that's insane. I think because some people it's just the podcast the guys do, but that's like specifically for me a really big deal.
Mm-hmm.
It was cool, dude. This year's been like crazy for me, and as you said, like, yes, Late Night Grin is where I do 1,000,001 things, but a lot of the audience I have now is from the start of Worldwide, right? And then watch Worldwide going from like, the Worldwide was supposed to be the studio show that no one watched, and then it like gradually climbed, right? And by the time, I always think of like the Collision era and then the Rock WrestleMania era, like. By the time the latter happened, the show had some serious juice, and so I know a lot of people kind of found me through that. So I'm happy to still be involved, and hopefully we've got some cool stuff coming up on all these different platforms.
Remember Manny's just general behaviour and antics when like CM Punk was like still in AEW, but like the relation.
Yeah. And that's saying like we haven't spoken to him about this, but I feel because Manny like. I'm basically his booking agent. I feel comfortable saying it. I said to you, like, I didn't really think it would be cool for those paywall shows to get Manny in for a few of them, right? Just because, like, that's
it's Manny, bro.
Old school Worldwide vibe, and it ain't like
Hooper of the week.
Exactly, Hooper of the week and stuff like that. So, some stuff like that. But I appreciate, still being involved, and it's been a wild ride. When I said it earlier was when it dawned on me that this started 3.5 years ago. Like I actually was like looking at the fucking. It kind of spooked me, yeah. But it's been this year has been really good to me. So I'm just trying to keep the momentum going. So I appreciate the kind words.
Yeah, man. And as for Manny, everything Joe just said, and I think it would only be right if we get him on some of these last worldwides, man. We have to, don't we? We have to. I don't even know what kind of curveballs he'll throw these days. Like, he don't watch wrestling, does he? And it's just
no. Not a single thing. Other than like the only stuff he watches is when I book him to a retro grin along, and then he watches it. That's it.
I'll be shout out Kyle Coffee. Don't know how you pronounce it. Shout out to you though. Joining the memberships. And everybody else who has joined, like I said, and everybody who is planning to join or thinking about joining, I hope that you do, because we're going to put a lot of effort into this, especially to kind of keep things off, especially whilst I've got Ibu until October 13th. I'm going to try and get as much as I can out of him for the memberships and also for the main channel and everything else that I've announced, the new signings, the Hobert, the Ibus, myself, the Annas, the everything else in between. And yeah, man, it's a new era, brother, and we appreciate you guys being on this ride, being on the ride, whether you're a day one or you're just you just started following us this week. Don't care. Appreciate all of you. And it means a lot to us to provide the content that I think you guys want to see. So make sure you're always telling me what you want to see, commenting, even DMing me, whatever it is. Or, of course, now we've got the membership, so I'll be doing polls and stuff like that. So, yeah, hopefully we can do this shit, man, and we can give you guys exactly what you want as often as you want. And we're all happy doing it. So I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Appreciate you guys for already signing up. Appreciate you guys for liking and subscribing. And everything in between, man. I'm very, very grateful for all you guys. And yeah, Ibu, what's the plan for tomorrow?
I actually forgot. Thank you for reminding us. I can't do tomorrow, but I'll probably have to move that Wednesday if possible.
Okay, so we'll be back on Wednesday, unless I decide to do something random. Actually, I doubt I'm going to be seeing my girlfriend. But yeah, so Wednesday, we'll be back on Wednesday. And as of right now, All Out WrestlePalooza reviews are already on our membership side of the channel, so that can definitely hold you over until Wednesday. And yeah, again, appreciate you guys for tuning in. And yeah, see you next time. Peace.